Hi guys, welcome back. I'm super excited to shoot this video. As you can see behind me, we are introducing the YumCars Wheel Woolies. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a history behind the brushes and why we chose to work with this company. So the brush is manufactured by a company called Braun Brush out of the East Coast of the United States. And we teamed up and we decided to do something that's not been done before with these brushes and obviously brand them in a different way. So Braun Brush, I've used them for many years on all the sports cars that I've had, and the main thing about this is these brushes can fit behind the big brake calipers that any sports car have, okay? So you can do it behind the caliper, or in some cases, most brushes struggle just to get into the barrel of the wheel because the brake discs are so huge. So these brushes are amazing. They hold a lot of water, but not too much, where it starts to become intrusive onto the wheel cleaner, where a lot of water is dripping off and diluting any wheel cleaner that you've got on the surface. So with these brushes, the really cool thing is that they come in so many different sizes. So we're actually the first company in the world to introduce a brush like this. So the head itself is very small, but the advantage to this brush is the handle is exactly the same length as every other handle. So when you're getting this brush behind the calipers, usually the brushes are, the handles are very short. So it's a knuckle duster or knuckle buster and it hurts. So with this, we've decided to introduce the same length as these. And it's advantageous because you're actually away from the wheel. You've also got the medium brush, which is awesome on stuff like exhausts, again on the barrels. And you've got the big wheel woolly, again in all the areas that I've just mentioned, really good on the arches. So with these brushes, the microfiber head is perfect because the main thing, it's a non-scratch surface kind of material. So if you've got the darker wheels, so gloss black, dark greys, anything like that, you are in essence moving brake dust all around the wheel. And the main thing this is it doesn't sit on the surface, it actually goes inside the microfiber particles, and you're picking up dirt and moving it away without scratching the wheels. So these brushes are amazing. As I said, with the handles, they're all the same, so your knuckles are safe. But on top of that, we've also introduced the Caliper Woolies. So with these, again, they come in two different sizes. So in fact, I'll show you on camera. I'll line them up. There's a big difference in size there. Different size heads. So as you can see, these woolies are actually bent at the top. Now, instead of getting your hand in behind the wheel and trying to clean behind the spokes, which is quite a hard task as is anyway, these woolies make it easy for you. Again, you're away from the wheel and it actually bends behind the wheel. So those areas very rarely get cleaned, and this is where you can start building up, obviously, the brake dust, corrosion, and in time, wheel failure, because brake dust is very corrosive, so it'll start eating into the lacquer of the wheel, and eventually the wheel from the back will start to disintegrate. So with these woolies, they're amazing. You can clean the whole of the inside of the barrel of the wheel very quickly. Again, you can use these on the barrels, behind the brake calipers, really good tool. And it's in two sizes, so a small size, you can use it on the exhausts, anywhere where it's like a tight reach area. And also, this is my favorite of all time. So this is, as they call it, the fender brush. So we call it the wheel face brush. This boar's hair is probably the softest boar's hair you'll ever use in the world. It's really good, but the main thing is the way this synthetic material actually moves the wheel cleaner around the wheel is it's ultra soft, but it also forms the wheel cleaner up nicely. So we use this on the face of the tire. So when you're using like tire and rubber cleaners, anything like that, and also the face of the wheel, engine bays. So when you pop the bonnet, you spray something like Yum foam on there and you just agitate it, gets into all the nooks and crannies. Really cool brush. But on the wheels themselves, we've got a quite intricate design on our wheel on the Ford Mustang, and it's in some areas quite tight with this because they contort. I'll do it here. It's very, very soft, so if you've got any tight areas, it'll get into anything like that. And the reason I've got the wheel cleaner on as well, if you team up the Yum wheels, which is again a 2-in-1 formula, if you team that wheel cleaner up with any of these brushes, it'll firstly make your life a lot easier. It'll also just clean the wheel instantly. So this is a slight introduction into the Wheel Woolies. I hope you guys who buy will see the advantage of the Wheel Woolies, and it'll really change the world. So guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.